my God! How dare you do this to me? Shut up!
Sue, touch me again. That's battery on a wheel. I'm not going to do that today.
God, shut him! Shut him!
We had $3 million like in our pocket, and he blew it all.
Are you kidding me? In the airport? In public? You said the N-word? Are you serious? Get that fucking 83-pound suit.
When a wealthy Karen decided the law didn't apply to her, things quickly spiraled out of control. Armed with entitlement and a designer purse, she boldly defied the rules, convinced her status could get her out of anything. Spoiler alert, reality and the law caught up with her faster than she expected. Let's start with drunk rich woman who loses her mind after her husband loses $3 million gambling. On April 1st, 2023, Flagler County officers responded to a disturbance at a luxury resort in Palm Coast, Florida. The caller reported that an intoxicated woman, later identified as Susan, was causing chaos after her husband gambled away $3 million.
You ready? You ready?
Came over here about an hour ago, had a couple glasses of wine.
Really?
Husband's here behind you, trying to take home. She refused to leave.
You really?
All right, where are you staying at?
I live here!
You live here?
Yeah!
Okay.
I live here!
Are you
I'm her husband.
your better half? You need to get her home safely?
Yeah!
Want to go?
Yeah! I live here!
No,
I live here!
Hey, man. I want you to be quiet for me for just a moment, okay?
I'm great for obvious reasons.
You motherfucking screw me!
Listen, I'm Deputy Logs from the Sheriff's Office. You're gonna go with your husband. You're gonna call it a night, okay? You're gonna go. If you cause any further disturbance, you're gonna be drunk and disorderly. I'm gonna put you in handcuffs. No, I'm not here to argue. You're gonna go with your husband. Understood? Let's stand up. Let's go. It's time for you to go, ma'am. Go with your husband, okay? He's gonna get you home safe.
Are you kidding me? Are you
Having a good day so far. Let's keep it that way, okay? You're gonna go with your husband.
kidding me?
Absolutely. We told you multiple times.
Are you
Park down here. I wonder if you'll let me.
Come on, let's go. What's your name?
Susan.
Susan, this way, Susan. Susan.
Are you kidding me?
Do you guys have a wheelchair?
97 at the time, we're on the ground.
Susan.
Let me
Shut
find out.
All right, well, if we could just somewhere we
Has
can.
a wheelchair.
Susan.
Shut up!
Susan, you touch me again. I'm gonna let that slide. You touch me again, that's battery on a wheel. I'm not gonna do that today. Susan. We're gonna arrange for a ride and we're gonna go home.
Oh my God!
That's all right. I just need to, just so I can say I've dealt with her.
You fucking
I'll take her name and date of birth. Susan, you're gonna remain seated, okay?
shut up! Oh my God! How dare you do this to me?
211, I'm 1012. If you hit your husband one more time, you're gonna go to jail. Understood?
Shut up! You
That's it.
piece of shit.
Hey,
Witnesses claim she assaulted her husband at Hutch's Face over the bar. Furious over the loss, resort security attempted to escalate the situation, but Susan's aggression escalated further. She attacked both security personnel and her husband, prompting police intervention.
stand up. I'm sorry, I gotta arrest her. Okay? She hit you. She hit me. How much you had to drink today, Susan?
Shut the fuck up! Shut the fuck up!
Kick me again. Stop.
Hey, stop it. You're going to get in so much trouble, Susan.
Oh, I've already been in trouble.
To him.
You better stop.
You're her husband, right? Susan.
Oh, shut up!
Sit down. You're going to get in trouble. You better stop it.
Oh, I guess I'm already in trouble.
Susan,
I
stop.
don't care. Shoot him. Shoot him.
No one is getting shot. That's not okay. You need to stop.
George, I'm done with you.
I parked all the way up. At the...
Deal with it.
I'm gonna go to my car.
All right, come on.
Okay, thank you. Oh, no. Okay, we can.
One foot in front of the other.
Okay, no. I know.
Rip it off.
Constantly hold on. Oh God, this is gonna kill me. I mean, I promise
Maybe
you.
next time we won't drink so much, right?
Yeah, I promise.
Yeah, that probably
I
Susan, all you had to do was listen.
To her bed.
You think she would have passed out?
I know.
But I don't know that.
Help me.
If further violence were to happen.
Can you guys
So-
help me?
All right, Susan. You're gonna sit back here for a moment, okay? Then we're gonna go to my car. I decided to get my steps in and parked in the
I get it.
Legs, can you get in there? So, Susan, here's what's gonna happen, okay?
Upon arrival, officers tried to calm Susan down, repeatedly asking her to leave peacefully with her husband. However, she refused to cooperate, verbally assaulting the officers and eventually physically assaulting them. In a dramatic scene, she continued to resist, kicking one of the deputies, which led to charges of battery against the law enforcement officer, Leo.
Either my partner's gonna go around the other side, we're gonna pull you in, or you can sit in there like a grown adult, okay? I get you're intoxicated, but you're gonna be a grown adult right now.
Stop it.
In. All right, are we in? This is your opportunity because you've had a high amount of alcohol today. I want to make sure you don't need to be seen by a doctor, okay? So put your legs out. We just did. Come on. Come on. All right, Susan. Just have a seat. Yes, you're going to jail.
Why?
Because you battered me, you battered your husband. You want to put your feet up on that? Look, feet up there. Put your feet on that.
So did he actually charge me with domestic violence?
Flight Delta 212, 1065 is signal 17.
Well, what did you observe?
Flight Delta 221, status check.
I can't find my shoes.
Flight Delta 221, status check.
Oh,
Flight Delta 221, status check.
are we going there? You think they'll let me make a phone call when I get there?
Yeah, they will.
Oh, that's good. Are you sure? Yeah. Well, you seem optimistic. You seem very optimistic. What?
They'll probably let you make a couple phone calls if you're nice.
No way. A couple?
For sure. I don't know. I don't work the jail, so
Huh.
I've never been arrested.
Lucky you. I guess you've never been married.
No, I haven't.
Well, don't do it. I'll tell you, it's trouble. It's nothing but trouble. I sure hope they let me make a phone call. I sure hope my son picks up. I think he will. You know, once I get out of here, I've got to go. And you know what? No offense to anyone, but I'm going to tell. And I don't even go on social media because I hate social media. I'm not a gossipy kind of person. I don't like any of that kind of stuff. But I will go online and tell everyone I know, don't go to.
After her arrest, Susan was taken to a hospital for medical clearance and then transported to jail. She now faces multiple charges, including domestic violence and battery on a LEO, which carries significant legal consequences in Florida.
Florida, or your life will. It's just. I'm a Catholic girl. I never committed a crime in my entire life. And I've been in jail about 9 times in Florida. And I guess if I ever get out of this mess, I'm going to have to tell everyone, do not go to Florida. You'll wind up in jail for nothing, because this place is crazy. It's crazy. Oh, come on. Are you kidding me? I'm like fucking 90 pounds. If I hit a guy, Lucy hit Ricky. Oh, come on. Man up, man. Guys can take it. What, are you kidding? You can't handle a woman hitting you? Well, then you better fucking go back to the drawing board. Because I'll tell you, man, guys used to be strong. I don't know what they are now. I guess they're all gay and they all want to be trannies. Guys used to be strong. Guys used to be strong. You could handle a woman. I mean, come on. Do you know what George did to me? Do you even want me to tell you what George did to me? We had $3 million like in our pocket, and he blew it all over and over and over and over again. He lost all of our money. We would have been down here living large, feeling good, and you know what? I never ever 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 blamed him. Never. I never blamed him, because I understand how it goes. I understand. Why can't men understand? Why is it that whenever I get upset, I get arrested? Isn't it funny how men get upset and they lose millions of dollars and I never say anything? Never. I never say anything. But the one time I get upset, fucking cops come. What does that tell you? What does that tell you? What does that tell you? I'm 90 pounds on a wet day. You can knock me out with one punch. And don't think I don't know it. So you have to drag me to jail. You have to lock me up because you're so fucking afraid of me. You're so afraid of me.
Under Florida law, Susan's actions constitute violations of several statutes. Most notably, her attack on the officers falls under Florida statute 784.07, which addresses battery on a law enforcement officer. This statute elevates the crime from a misdemeanor to a third-degree felony, punishable by up to 5 years in prison and a fine of up to $5,000. Her charges of domestic violence fall under Florida Statute 741.28, which outlines the legal consequences for spousal abuse, carrying penalties ranging from mandatory counseling to jail time, depending on the severity of the assault. Let's move to this next case where things might get even worse. On July 1st, 2022, officers from the Broward County Sheriff's Department were dispatched to a JetBlue terminal following reports of an irate passenger, later identified as Lisa Michelle Landy, who refused to pay a baggage fee for her oversized luggage.
Just clothing, but heavy. No tag. I mean, there's a holder, no. Yeah, just... No, I'm just saying there's a holder, but no name. Just looks like clothing.
That heavy?
It's a lot.
No,
Maybe it was some homeless person. Yeah, you don't want to look in there.
But it's like...
You don't want to look with no gloves on and...
Yeah, no, for sure.
Yeah, but on top, it's all clothing. There's something heavy, like, underneath the clothing, because there's no way. There's no way that's just clothing. There's one right here. Should be right there.
78 pounds.
77. What could be in there?
Well, that's what I'm saying. It's more than just clothes. There has to be... It's like having... Yeah.
It feels like equipment.
Yeah.
No way, I'm just curious.
No, because...
Let's just look. So, yeah, I mean, the dog didn't alert, so at least it's not...
Right.
It's nothing dangerous,
right.
yeah.
This is like... It's as if someone says, hey, you know what, these guys, we can't go take it. Lost and found.
Oh, it looks like a homeless person's, like, house. I mean, it's got, like, all this. It's all shoes. And whatever the heck, this is like a whole container of Q-tips. This looks like documents.
Yeah.
Like,
education.
Oh yeah, that's part of what's causing the bulk a little bit.
The situation escalated when Landy, visibly intoxicated, began shouting racist slurs, including the N-word, causing a scene in the airport. After missing her flight, she left behind an 83-pound suitcase, prompting officers to initially suspect it was abandoned by a homeless person.
I'm not sure why she would leave a whole suitcase. 561923 52. So she's coming out to get her bag?
She's not flying.
She's not flying.
Yeah.
Okay.
I just spoke with the supervisor that's covering the area. They're turning it over, so there's another, but I spoke with both of them, and she said the woman's going to come out. So there were other issues. So.
She's intoxicated, I think, also.
Well, if she's intoxicated, she's definitely not supposed to be going anywhere. So.
Like toiletries too, like hygiene products, like perfume bottles, glass. That's what makes it ridiculously heavy. 83 pounds. Like, what do you have in here? A small child. Lady, we don't speak that here. What are you saying? Are you fucking kidding me? In the airport? In public? You said the N-word? Are you serious? You're yelling that shit here. No, go. No, you're gonna go. No, you're gonna take your big ass fucking cancer. Get that fucking 83-pound suitcase. Excuse you, that's your Go get it. Get downstairs, lady. Get downstairs.
I can't carry it.
No, get your shit. Go downstairs. Go. Excuse you. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do?
Get your hands
You're gonna get
off
arrested. That's what. Excuse you. No.
Stop.
No.
I want to see my mother tomorrow.
No, you're arrested now.
He told no, I'm not arrested.
No.
Upon further inspection, they discovered that the bag contained personal items such as clothing and toiletries. The officers acted swiftly, subduing and arresting Landy for public intoxication, disorderly conduct, and assault on an officer after she resisted their commands. She was later taken into custody, where she continued to protest her treatment.
No. No. Put your hands behind your back. Put your hands behind your back. Put your hands behind your back.
Not up to me. You're the one that's
Excuse you. Put your hands behind your back.
Stop! Please
Stop. You need to stop.
You're too young, so you don't understand.
No, I don't.
What is
You're acting like a freaking lunatic.
late 80s dying of cancer.
Nobody cares right now because you're acting like a lunatic at an airport.
I didn't do anything
You're
wrong.
shouting racist, derogatory terms
I just said
in the
no,
middle of
I
an
did not
airport.
do anything wrong. You just get me off. All I want to do is see my mother.
You're not when you're blasted drunk, lady.
But this officer told me that tomorrow I can.
Well, not before you started
No, you're the
yelling.
one that
You know what
started
you
that.
just said? No.
You're a Get yourself.
Oh, I'm a okay. I'm a You got the wrong culture, lady.
Get my hands out of here and hey, Dean.
I can't even put her in my car.
Because guess
You
what?
have a cannon? You have a dog?
Yeah.
There's such a thing as guns in South Florida.
You know what she said? Yelling out, like the N-word, yelling out.
No, she put
all
hands
out
on me.
loud. No, I only brought hands on you. You need to be quiet.
Yeah.
You need to relax
Battery,
yourself.
touch, and
You need to
strike on
relax.
you.
You need to relax.
Get her hands off of me. I want her. Ow!
Stop moving it.
Yeah, stop handling me. I'm cooperating.
From a legal standpoint, Landy violated Florida statutes chapter 843.01, which addresses resisting an officer with violence, a third-degree felony punishable by up to 5 years in prison. Her public intoxication also fell under chapter 856.011, a second-degree misdemeanor, which can result in 60 days of jail time and a fine of up to $500. The law aims to maintain public order and prevent disruption in places like airports where safety is a priority. Alright, this was not the worst case where Corin took things to another level. Just wait until you see this next one. On October 10th, 2022, an exotic dancer's night took a drastic turn after she was asked to leave her workplace due to intoxication. A nightclub manager had called 911, concerned about the dancer's impaired state. As the woman left the parking lot, she crashed into another vehicle.
So what happened?
I just know there was a miscommunication. I know he thought we were more sober than we were.
Who's he?
Our manager. But I don't want to put him under. I really don't want to put him under anymore.
Okay.
There was somebody driving on this road that slammed on their brakes, and they slammed pretty hard.
Okay.
And we didn't know, obviously we didn't know that they were going to slam as hard as they did.
Okay.
Otherwise we would have stopped way before than they did.
Okay.
They slammed pretty hard on their brakes.
Okay.
And we slammed hard on ours.
Okay.
And we hit them, plate number or anything like that. I know that they stopped pretty hard on their brakes.
Okay. I mean, obviously that wasn't right here in the parking lot, right?
No. It was on Louise after they stopped pretty hard on their brakes.
Okay.
They stopped pretty hard.
How hard did you guys hit? Are you hurt at all?
I don't. No. Like nobody was hurt or anything. I don't think anybody was hurt.
Okay.
Obviously, I think it was more of just a drinking mistake. Like we drank a little bit more, and they drank a little bit more than they thought. Like.
Okay.
I don't think it was anything.
Okay.
I'm obviously gonna tell you it was worth.
Sure.
Jail worthy, but like.
Okay. So it looks like you're. I get because I'm getting kind of.
When officers arrived, they observed clear signs of impairment and immediately initiated a DUI investigation. The police officers conducted a field sobriety test during which the woman displayed visible difficulty.
I don't even know if I guess I was getting conflicting statements on whether or not, if they were actually going to write a crash report or if this was like something different. So it sounds like to me that I guess there's potentially that they're writing a crash report. So, being that that's the case, I'm just going to explain something to you real quick. Okay. My name is Officer Baden. Whenever I come out to do DUI investigations. So I'm not a part of any kind of crash investigation or anything like that. They called me out because they suspect that impairment might be at play here, which is why they've asked me to come out and talk to you and kind of get my. Okay. So where were you guys coming from?
We're coming from Winter Haven.
From Winter Haven tonight?
Yeah.
Would you guys stop anywhere before? Or like, I mean, was this like a straight shot from Winter Haven? Did you guys go somewhere else tonight or what?
Yeah, we were coming straight from there.
Straight from Winter Haven?
Yeah. Am I allowed to use the bathroom? We're just trying to make money so that she can pay her car insurance.
Okay.
So that I can help her.
Okay. What time did you guys get into town?
Around 11.
Around 11. Okay, so, I mean, without looking at a watch, what time do you think it is right now?
Probably around 12 something.
About
I mean,
12?
I know what time it is. I know, like, what time we took break and everything. We were just trying to make a break for to make a break and everything, so that we could try to make a break for heartbreak and everything.
Okay. So after you guys got here at 11, I mean, did this happen immediately after that, or
No.
where were you guys before that?
I don't know what time exactly.
Okay.
Probably in between the time 11 and 12.
Okay.
But I know it wasn't.
So where did you guys go to that you were coming back up this way?
We were just going to the 7-Eleven on Del Mabry.
Okay.
Just to try to make some money so that we could.
Anything like that? Do you take any kind of medications? Do you have any kind of physical disabilities or impairments or anything like that?
No.
How much have you had to drink tonight?
Only enough to call my mom.
Only enough to call your mom?
Yeah.
What does that mean?
Just to call my mom and let her know that I've been drinking enough to let her know that I need to be bailed out.
Quantifiable number. Well, I don't
I mean, I don't drink.
Answer is.
I don't drink that much.
Okay.
Like, I don't drink a lot.
Okay.
My mom would know if I was drinking enough to where it was like she would have to come and bail me out of jail.
Would you mind if I checked your eyes as part of field sobriety to make sure that you're okay to drive?
She expressed concern about her shoes and continuously fumbled over explanations, leading officers to determine she was too impaired to drive. After failing the sobriety test, she was arrested for driving under the influence DUI. In a heartbreaking moment, the woman tearfully asked to call her mother, clearly distressed by the unfolding situation.
Tell you what, just step over this way for me. Go ahead and put your feet together. Hands down by your side. Side of your pocket, stand by your side. Can you see my light right here? Mm-hmm. What color is it?
Red.
What I'm going to do is I'm going to move this red light from side to side. What I want you to do is follow the red light with your eyes and your eyes on.
Under Florida law, the woman violated Chapter 316, Section 193 of the Florida statutes, which governs DUI offenses. This law prohibits operating a vehicle with a blood alcohol content back of 0.08% or higher. Penalties for a first-time DUI offense can include fines ranging from $500 to $1,000, mandatory DUI school, and probation for up to 1 year. In cases where the offense involves property damage, as in this instance, the penalties increase. The woman's sentence of 1 year probation and $5,200 in fines reflects the serious nature of the violation, emphasizing Florida's stance on combating impaired driving. All right, fellas, what do you think? Share your shots in the comments and don't forget to more interesting and educational contents in the future. Thanks for your support.